They're often thought of as the unsung heroes of chuck wagon racing. While they might not get the same recognition as the drivers or horses, they're just as important. And this weekend in Dewberry, the next generation of CPCA Outriders got to learn the tricks of the trade.
It takes a certain kind of person to be an outrider.
You got to have a pretty big heart, and you know, a guy's got to be able to go into places that most people wouldn't when you're riding. And to be an outrider, to be a good, successful outrider, you got to pay attention, and you got to have a big heart.
Chance Bensmiller would know. He's made a career of riding for some of the CPCA's best.
At the end of the day, an outrider can cost you a championship, or an outrider can win you one.
Well, Chance Bensmiller is fixing to win himself a race.
He's now transitioned into driving, but spent the weekend passing along tips to the next generation of riders at CPCA Outriding School.
How to ride a horse, and then how to get on, and what happens if this horse does this or that, and what happens if a wagon outfit turns left instead of right.
For Brett Nolin, it's his second year at the course.
It's nice to come back to these things because the veterans and stuff, they're always, it's good help. They give you advice on what you got to do.
After getting his feet wet last year, the sophomore outrider now has a better idea of what he needs to work on for the upcoming season.
Improve on just the way I ride a little bit more, be more smooth with the horse. I think I got to improve on. Jumping and stuff, because I'm taller, is not too bad for me, but yeah, just the way I ride and stuff, I'd like to be a little bit smoother.
And while outriders might not get the glory, they're an important part of every outfit.
I mean, them guys, they don't, like I said, get as much credit as they probably should, but at the end of the day, you know, after a race is done, and whether they mess up or don't, we always have beer waiting for them back at the camp.
That doesn't sound too bad. Moving on, the Alberta Football League season is right around the corner. The Lloydminster Vandals want to make sure they're ready to go when the schedule kicks off the first week of June.
Set, hut.
The Vandals held training camp all weekend long to help nail down systems and build a little team chemistry. After struggling last season, the players, both new and returning, are looking forward to writing the next chapter for the green and black.
Well, a lot of the guys are going to have a chip on their shoulder from last year, and I've seen that. It's definitely a rebuilding for our Vandals team, but I think that if we all just play our positions and we do our part, we can help turn this franchise around. I mean, we'll try to get us back to that glory, but for now, we'll just take it day by day, and we'll hopefully get back to that national championship.
The biggest problem for the Vandals since winning the national championship in 2012 has been consistently getting enough players to fill out a roster.
We just didn't have bodies. We played some games where we had less than 24 guys, and with a 12-man team, you're playing both sides, right? So that was a huge issue. You can't be a talented DB and a talented wide receiver in the same game.
But the outlook is good for the upcoming season. An influx of young local players has helped the Vandals take shape, and President Glen Dembicki is happy with how the team is coming together.
Receiver position is a lot stronger, and our O-line and D-line is going to be a lot stronger this year. If we took a step back, it would be in the running back position. So if there's any stud running backs that haven't come out yet, they're more than welcome to join at any time.
Lloydminster opens up the AFL season on June 7th for Sagran Prairie Drillers.
From the turf to the ball diamond, the Northwest Prairie Pirates resume SPBL play with a doubleheader in Swift Current this afternoon after a full week off. Now, the Indians got off to a good start, taking the first game 3-1, but the Pirates' bats came alive in Game 2 as they put 7 upon the board against the Speedy Creek bunch. The Double P are now 2-2 on the year, and they'll have a long time off to plan for the next game. They make their home debut at Guest Field with a pair of games on Friday, March 24th against the Southeast Twins. Lacrosse is Canada's national summer sport. It's fast-paced, it's full of goals, and this week in the Newcap Sports Top 3, it occupies every spot.
Number 3, David McCrae lights the lamp. Number 2, Skylar Shynuk rips it home. And number 1, Ryedur Zarowny one-man show.